Siberius, and we about to get serious. It's the real Siberius, making fanboys furious.
Hello, YouTube, and welcome to The Real Siberius. On this episode, I want to talk about LeBron's turnovers will never be surpassed. With LeBron passing 5,600 turnovers, I was curious how long it would take to surpass him if you played all 82 games a season for your entire career, something he's only done once in 23 years. As you can see from the image, I broke down how many seasons it would take to surpass LeBron in turnover, starting with 1 turnover a game all the way up to 7 turnovers per game. Now, we have to keep in mind that the players of today actually only play 82 games very, very rarely. So you would likely have to add 4 to 5 years onto these timelines, which turns them from ludicrous into insanity. All right, so at 1 turnover per game, if you played 82 games per season, it would take 68 years to surpass him. At 2 turnovers per game, 82 games a season, it would take 34 years to pass him. At 3 turnovers, 82 games a season, it would take 22 years. 4 turnovers per game, 82 games a season, it would take 17 years. At 5 turnovers per game, 82 games in a season, it would take 13 years. 6 turnovers per game, 82 games a season, it would take 11 years. And at 7 turnovers per game, 82 games a season, it would still take 9 years to surpass him in turnovers. To surpass him in turnovers in 1 year, you would have to turn the ball over 68 times per game for an 82-game season. If he was looking for a stat that will never, ever be broken, he succeeded. He is the GOAT, greatest of all turnovers. This is fucking insane. First of all, I did not realize that he had surpassed 5,600 turnovers. That was pointed out to me by a subscriber, so I appreciate that because I was not aware of it. He's actually at 5,614. But imagine any of these numbers, even at 1 turnover per game, 82 games a season, 68 years is fucking crazy. I just don't understand how somebody could look at this metric alone, just turnovers. We're not talking about missed shots, playoff losses, finals losses, airballed layups, anything. We're just talking about turnovers. And we go from 68 years at 1 turnover per game to still 9 years at 7 turnovers per game if you're playing all 82 games. This is just insane. This is where I get confused because negative outweighs positive. No one is even close to this. And actually, shout out to Sports and Fitness Rants. I was watching his live this morning, and he was talking about how Karl Malone had so many turnovers. And it wasn't because he was making bad passes. It wasn't because he was having the ball stolen from him all the time. It was because he was being called for travels and carries and offensive fouls. Those are turnovers. Those are things that LeBron never ever gets called for. So these numbers aren't accurate. He should have more turnovers. In the game last night where he had 5 turnovers, it likely should have been 9 or 10. If they were officiating the game properly, according to the rule book, he should probably have 10 rebounds or 10 turnovers per game. Every game. So I would say it would be very realistic to say he has well over 6,000 turnovers. And as somebody else pointed out, this is just regular season. This isn't including playoffs. So if you include playoffs as well, he's probably over 7,000. You can't make this shit up. There's probably a fanboy who's thinking, oh, you're just hating. Numbers don't hate. They just tell the truth. The context of these numbers is important, but the context says he should have more, not less, more. It just blows my mind. And then the fact that there are individuals that consider him the greatest of all time, that call him my king and shit. How fucked up is your brain? And I'm asking, as somebody with 3 traumatic brain injuries, my brain's fucked up. Literally and physically, my brain is fucked up. And I have the ability to reason and logic and understand that this is crazy. This will never, ever be surpassed. I'm sure that there are fanboys that say, well, you know, his total points will never be surpassed. That's bullshit. They just gave Bam Adebayo 83 points in one game. You don't think that shit's going to continue? In this weak-ass soft era, you don't think that somebody can pass his amount of points? Even the dog shit Wizards scored 129 points in that game. They're terrible. And they scored almost 130 points. Anyone can score in this weak-ass era. If this shit continues for another 10 years, I think somebody will pass his all-time scoring record in 10 years. It will not take a long time. They've outlawed defense in favor of inflated offense, and that's exactly what they got. I think somebody said in a post that I saw that Bam Adebayo had his next game after his 83 points and scored 20. He's not a scorer. He's not even close to a scorer. As I said in my video, 83 points of ass, he averages 16 points a game for his career. And they gave him 83. What's hilarious is in this weak-ass era, LeBron can barely score 20. All you have to do is play at a mediocre level for a very long time. That's all it takes. I just thought it was crazy when I saw this. 5,600 turnovers that's a mind-boggling statistic. Not in a good way, in a very, very bad way, but it's still mind-blowing. That's just absolutely no concern for the ball, no concern for winning, no concern for your team. That's just proof right there. I don't get it. Anyway, that's the end of the video. If you made it to the end, I certainly appreciate it. As always, I do want to give a shout out to the content creators that continue to inspire me to do this. Uncommon Sense, Angry Old Hoops, Self-Researched NBA Facts, 93Z, Sports and Fitness Rants, Uncut Hoops, Beam Engine, In Your Face Hoops, Eddie TV, King's Beach Road, Goatcast Tubes, DZ Shooting. I always appreciate your guys' takes, your perspectives, and your humor. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.